Hello all, welcome back to NSA Maths. Next example on the two-dimensional heat equation or Laplace equation. So the question is, a rectangular plate with insulated surface is 4 cm wide and so long to its width that it may be considered infinite in length if the temperature of the short edge y is equals to 0 is given by u is equals to 2x for x 0 to 2 and u is equals to 2 into 4 minus x for x 0 to 4. Two long edges x is equals to 0, x is equals to 4 as well as other short edge are kept at 0 degrees Celsius. Then find u of xy, that means temperature at any x and at any y. So see, at the starting this is a theoretical question, so you have to just consider or find which type of question is given. So whenever you have given the rectangular plate and the discussion is about the temperature, that time, so this question is of Laplace equation. Okay, that means whenever the question there is given as a rectangular plate, so you have to use the Laplace equation because there are two dimensions of a heat, x dimension or x side and y side. So you have to use the Laplace equation. So Laplace equation is dA square u by dA by x square plus dA square u by dA by y square is equals to 0. Now subject to the conditions, we have to write the subject conditions by using given example. For that we try to understand the given example. What we have given? We have given the two long edges x is equals to 0 and x is equals to 4. So I will try to draw it. So suppose this is our y-axis and this is our x-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now equations are given two long edges x is equals to 0. X is equals to 0, that means this y-axis. Equation of this y-axis is x is equals to 0. And x is equals to 4. So x is equals to 4, it is a line parallel to y-axis. So suppose here somewhere the line, it is x is equals to 4. It is a line parallel to y-axis. Okay. Then as well as, see, we have given a short edge. What is the equation of short edge? Y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0, that means x-axis. This x-axis. This equation is given as y is equals to 0. And since it is a rectangular plate, so to complete this plate, we have just join somewhere to complete it an rectangle. It is given that it may be considered infinite in length. That means this length is infinite. So at infinity somewhere there is a joining of these two, so it becomes a rectangle. Okay. Now there are four sides for this rectangle. This line, the equation of the rectangle, it is this line is y is equals to infinity. This is y is equals to 0. This line is x is equals to 0 and this line is x is equals to 4. Now we have to calculate or we have to find the temperature to all these four edges. Okay. So one by one, see, two long edges x is equals to 0, x is equals to 4 as well as other short edge, that means this or this. There are two short edges. But out of that, see here, if the temperature of the short edge y is equals to 0 is given by, so this short edge, the temperature u is given by this f of x. This is a function of x. Okay. So temperature of this side is given by u is equals to f of x, that means 2x and 2 into 4 minus x for 0 to 2 and 2 to 4. Here change the question, it is a 2 to 4 actually. Okay. So look at the temperature of this side. We require to calculate the temperature of this side by using the question. So see, two long edges. These two long edges. X is equals to 0 and x is equals to 4. As well as other short edge. Or which is other short edge? This is other short edge. Y tends to infinity. So these three edges are kept at 0 degrees Celsius. That means for this side u is equals to 0. For this side also u is equals to 0 and for this side also u is equals to 0. So these three sides kept at 0 degrees Celsius and this side kept at the temperature f of x, where f of x is 2x and 2 into 4 minus x. By using this we have to write the conditions. So what are the conditions? First condition for this, at x is equals to 0, that means u of 0 comma y, value of x is 0. E is equals to u is 0, so this is 0. Second condition, y tends to infinity, that means u of x as it is, value of y is infinity, is equals to 0. Third one is x is 4, u is 0. So u of value of x is 4, y as it is 0. And fourth condition, y is 0, value of u is f of x. So u of x comma 0 is equals to f of x, that means 2x for x greater than equals to 0, less than equals to 2, and 2 into 4 minus x for x greater than equals to 2, less than equals to 4. So by using these conditions, we have to find the value of our general solution. Now see, here y tends to infinity. We have given that y tends to infinity. So the general solution is given by S. Y tends to infinity. Therefore, general solution is given by u of x comma y is equals to c1 cos mx plus c2 sin mx into c3 e raised to my plus c4 e raised to minus my. As I already explained that whenever y tends to infinity, so terms of y are in the power of e, and whenever x tends to infinity, terms of x are in the power of e. So this is our equation number 1. First condition, what is first condition? At x is equals to 0, value of u is 0. See the first condition. At x is equals to 0, value of u is 0. So we will get u is 0, that means this term becomes 0. E is equals to x is 0. So we will get this c1 cos 0 is 1, sin 0 is 0, so this term get eliminated, into c3 e raised to my plus c4 e raised to minus my. Then we know that this bracket is not 0, so we will get c1 0. C1 0. Put here in this equation. Therefore, we will get u of x comma y is equals to c1 is 0, so we will get c2 sin mx into c3 e raised to my plus c4 e raised to minus my. Quadratize equation number 2. Now using second condition, that means y tends to infinity, value of u is 0. At y tends to infinity, value of u is 0. So put here u is 0, c2 sin mx as it is, and here c3 e raised to infinity plus c4 into 0, that is 0. So see here, we will get c2 sin mx into c3 e raised to infinity. Here we require a finite temperature. So to make a finite temperature, we have to take c3 is equals to 0. So here c3 is equals to 0. Put in equation number 2. So we will get, therefore u of x comma y is equals to c2 sin mx, c3 0, you will get into c4 e raised to minus my. Multiply c2 and c4, you will get another constant c5 sin mx into e raised to minus my. That is u of x comma y. Quadratize equation number 3. Then we have to calculate the value of m. So use the third condition. What is third condition? At x is equals to 4, value of u is 0. At x is equals to 4, u is equals to 0. So u is 0, c5 sin 4x e raised to my. Then c5 is not 0 because it is present in equation number 3 in multiplication. Also e raised to minus my is not 0, it is present in multiplication. That means sin 4x is 0. And we know that sin n pi is 0. So value of 4x is equals to n pi. So x 4m is there, not 4x. When you put x is equals to 4, so you will get 4m. So here 4m is 0. So value of m is n pi by 4. So put in equation number 3, value of m. So u of x comma y is equals to c5 sin n pi x by 4 e raised to minus n pi y by 4. For n is equals to 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. So for n equals to 1 you will get one solution, for n equals to 2 you will get second solution, n equals to 3 you will get third solution. Like that you will get infinitely many solutions. So add all these solutions, therefore you will get u of x comma y is equals to summation n is varies from 1 to infinity. Instead of c5 you can write bn sin n pi x by 4 e raised to minus n pi y by 4. Call it as equation number 4. Now to calculate the value of bn we require to use the last condition. So what is last condition? Last condition is at y is equals to 0, u is this. So I am just going to say for simply it is as f of x. Okay, for y is equals to 0, I am going to say this function, total function as a f of x for the simplicity in the calculation. So at y is equals to 0, u is equals to f of x. Put in equation number 4 in this equation. So u is equals to actually f of x, not 0. So this u is equals to f of x is equals to summation n is varies from 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by 4 into value of y 0. So whenever put y is equals to 0, e raised to 0 becomes 1. So we will get this equation. Now we seen that value of f of x, it is not the function of sine, and here right hand side the function of sine. So to calculate bn we have to use the half range Fourier sine series. So this equation is, which is half range Fourier sine series, and if half range Fourier sine series bn is given by 2 upon L integration 0 to L f of x sin n pi x by L dx. Here value of L is equals to 4. See the length. For u of x comma 0, for y is equals to 0, x varies from 0 to 4. Okay, and we are also differentiating this with respect to x, so x varies from 0 to 4. So this is equals to 2 upon 4 integration 0 to 4 f of x sin n pi x by 4 dx. Now put the value of f of x for 0 to 4. So there are two values of f of x. For 0 to 2, value of f of x is 2x, and for 2 to 4, value of f of x is 2 into 4 minus x. So we just split this integration. This 1 by 2, 2 upon 4 is 1 by 2 outside, and we are going to split the integration as 0 to 2, and in 0 to 2 value of f of x is 2x into sin n pi x by 4 dx plus 2 to 4, and in 2 to 4 value of f of x is 2 into 4 minus x into sin n pi x by 4 dx. Now in this term and this term, both term contains 2. Taken these 2 common and cancel with these 2. So you will get integration 0 to 2 x into sin of n pi x by 4 dx plus integration 2 to 4 4 minus x into sin of n pi x by 4 dx. Now by using u into v rule, by using by parts rule, we are going to take the integration. So this is equals to, in the first bracket, the first term x as it is, and in the second bracket integration of second term minus cos n pi x by 4 upon n pi by 4. Minus sign derivative of x is 1 into integration of second term minus sign as it is sin n pi x by 4 upon n square pi square by 16. This is our first integration. Then second integration, 4 minus x as it is, integration of this sine function minus cos n pi x by 4 upon n pi by 4 minus sign, then derivative of 4 minus x, it is minus 1 into integration of minus cos, it is minus sin n pi x by 4 upon n square pi square by 16. Now putting upper and lower limit, for that I am going to use the curly bracket. Now I am directly putting the limits and calculating the terms. See the limits of first bracket 0 to 2 and second bracket 2 to 4. See, whenever I put x is equals to 2, here you will get upper limit x is equals to 2, this minus sign, so minus 2, and this when you put x is equals to 2, so 2 upon 4 it becomes 1 by 4. 1 by 2 is n pi by 2 is there, so cos of n pi by 2 upon n pi by 4. Minus minus it becomes plus, and here you will get sin n pi by 4, n pi by 4. When you put x is equals to 2, it becomes n pi by 2 upon n square pi square by 16. And for lower limit, when you put 0 here, x is equals to 0, this whole term becomes 0. And when you put 0 here, x is equals to 0, sin 0 is 0. So this term also 0. So lower limit totally 0. So that is the first term. Now the plus sign in between two integration, and in the second bracket putting the limits. So first upper limit, when you put 4 here, 4 minus 4 it becomes 0. So this total term becomes 0. Then this minus minus minus, so there is a minus sign. But when you put 4 here, so value of x is 4, 4 get cancelled, you will get sin n pi, and value of sin n pi is also 0. So total upper limit you will get 0. For lower limit, giving minus sign. When you put 2 here, so 4 minus 2 it becomes 2. Also there is a minus sign, lower limit minus, and this minus it becomes plus. When you put x is equal to 2, so 2 by 4 it becomes 1 by 2, so cos n pi by 2 upon n pi by 4. Then this minus minus minus, so 3 times minus, and plus 1 more times minus, that is the lower limit minus. So 4 times minus it becomes plus. When you put x is equal to 2, here it becomes sin n pi by 2, sin n pi by 2 upon n square pi square by 16. Now simplifying this, we will get n pi by 4, taking in the numerator, it is 4 upon n pi, so 4 into minus 2, so it is minus 8 upon n pi into cos n pi by 2. Here it becomes 16 upon n square pi square sin n pi by 2. This term becomes plus 2, and this 4 goes to numerator, 8 upon n pi cos n pi by 2 plus 16 upon n square pi square sin n pi by 2. So there are 4 terms, out of that this first term and third term cancelled out, plus minus, and remaining 2 terms addition. So 2 times 16, that is 32 upon n square pi square sin n pi by 2. This is value of Bn. 32 upon n square pi square sin n pi by 2. So put this value of Bn in the last updated equation, that means equation number 4. So in this equation, so you will get therefore u of x comma y is equals to summation n is varies from 1 to infinity. Value of Bn is 32 upon n square pi square sin n pi by 2 into this sin, these two functions, sin n pi x by 4 into e raised to minus n pi y by 4. This is our final answer of this example. Now let us take the examples for the practice. 2 examples for practice. First one is solve dab square u by dab x square plus dab square u by dab y square equals to 0. That is Laplace equation with the conditions u is equals to 0 as y tends to infinity, u is equals to 0 when x is equals to 0, u is equals to 0 when x is equals to 1, and u is equals to x into 1 minus x when y is equals to 0 for x varies from 0 to 1. And second example, that is theoretical example, an infinitely long plane uniform plate. So here again we have given the plate, So for plate, you have to use the Laplace equation. Is bounded by two parallel edges, x is equal to 0, x is equal to pi, and end at right angles to them. The breadth of the plate is pi. This edge is maintained at temperature U0 at all points, and other edges at 0 temperature. Find the steady state temperature U of xy. So solve these two examples yourself, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, or you can also ask me on personally WhatsApp. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.